Welcome to Bandit's Keep Actual Play. I'm Daniel. We're continuing the Fox's journey in my solo campaign here using original Dungeons & Dragons with Chainmail and Outdoor Survival. So the Foxes are currently in the Bandit camp, and they're doing pretty well. Now, I will point out, if you watched the first expedition that they made, this hex flower really starts to build up over time, and it becomes more and more difficult for them to get treasure. So they've got a decent amount of treasure, and we're pushing our luck because we want more. So let's see how we do. All right, just checking something quickly to see if my own rule. Yeah, now that I've looted that minor treasure, I can't actually loot it again until I loot the major treasure. So I got to make a decision if I want to try to leave, but let's just play out a couple more turns and see what happens. All right, the PCs are going to go. They roll a 3, which is a terrible place to go, but they go there, they're going to lose 1 recon, which I don't have, so it won't actually hurt me. So I think I will go there, actually. Okay. Now the enemy gets to go. They get a 7. 7 straight down, which puts them very close to me, but not on top of me. And then we're going to roll 2d6 plus 4 to see if we have anybody enter the field. Yes, this is what happened to me last time. This is what we don't want. Okay. Back to the player characters. They roll a 6, which is straight down. You know what? I might actually just take that. Let's roll for the enemy. They get a 7, which is straight down, and they already used their point, so they go down to here and disappear. Let's roll for the second enemy. They also roll a 7, which goes to here. And then again, 2d6 plus 2 to see if anybody new enters the field. Yes, they do. Okay. See, this is where it starts to get real dangerous with the 4 treasures, or 4 or 5 treasures. All right, let's just see. I'm going to roll for the PCs and see what happens. Kind of 10. If the fates are telling me to, well, that would be, actually, if I move to that hex, then nothing will happen effectively because there's nobody there. So you know what? I'm going to do that. We'll see what happens next turn. Wandering Bandit number 1 rolls a 7. And now, so they would be a combat here, but when they enter this hex, they disappear. So there's not. So in a way, I'm kind of safe here. The second Bandit rolls a 10, which puts them over here. So again, they go like, it puts them here, rather. And then finally, 2d6 plus 2, plus 4, rather. 7 plus 4 is 11, so nobody new enters the field. So if I can get a couple of good rolls, I can get another major treasure and get out of here. This is PCs. 4. Okay, I think it's just, destiny is telling me this is not happening. Because I don't have enough, I could wait and try to establish more recon points. You know, maybe I'll try that. Enemy, 10. Oh, okay. Does anybody new join the field? No. He's right next to me. I'm not going to stay there. So let me move. 7. Enemy moves. 6. Oh, God. Okay. Does anybody new join the field? No. Okay, but you know what? I think that fate is telling me that I'm going to be in a lot of trouble here. All right, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to oracle myself again. 4, 5, or 6, I leave. 1, 2, 3, I stay. All right, I'm staying. Here we go. 6. Okay, so 6. Again, I can't. So what happens is it goes like that. All right, I'm literally in the exit hex. The enemy, 7. Okay, they got further away from me now. Does anybody new join the field? 8 plus 4 is 12, so yes. Okay, this turn I'm going to stay where I am and see if I can get some recon. And if I don't succeed, I'm just going to leave because I'm basically on the, it's gaming it a little bit, but this is the leaving hex. So if I switch to leaving at this point, I'll just leave next turn. So I'm staying. I rolled an 8, which means I gain a point of recon. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Enemy number 1 goes. They got a 10. Enemy number 2 goes. They got a 6. All right, so yeah, I'm going. 8. Enemy number 1. 10. Oh, good. Boop. Enemy number 2. 8. Okay, so 8 will put them this way. I'm going to use 1 point to move them into this treasure. And they're gone as well. Does anybody new join the field? Now they just got rid of those 2 guys? Yes. Okay, but we went from 2 to 1, so that's okay. My turn again. Boy, if I could nail one more good miner. The good thing about staying, by the way, the reason why I'm doing this, well, the reason why I'm doing this is I'm crazy. No, the reason why I'm doing it is because if I can get another major treasure, I'm adding 4 to my roll, so I have potential to get a very good treasure. Enemy. Anybody new join? Yes, okay. Multiple guys out there is not good for me, though. I'm going to do what I did before. I'm going to stay here and investigate. This time I failed, though, and they get a point of recon. Enemy 1. Rolls a 2. Okay, they're going to use that point because they would go up here and disappear, but they're going to use their point of recon to turn to here so they don't disappear. Enemy 2 gets an 11, which puts them in the same hex. They're together now. And my turn. Oh, no. Does anybody else join? No. Okay. My turn. 5. Ugh. Okay. Enemy 1. 8. Enemy 2. 10. Anybody else join? No. My turn. 7. You know what? I think I'm going to leave. I think the fates are telling me at this point. Enemy 1. 3. Funny enough, I'm considering just going into combat, but it's always risky because you do add 9. Yeah. You add the roll, and this is what happened to me last time. The roll got real high, and I'm adding 4 to it. I could potentially run into like a hero or something and really get my butt handed to me. Okay, so does anybody new join? No? Okay. I'm going to switch to retreat, which is actually kind of broken because I can just leave now if I do that. So I think I'm going to say I can't just do that. I have to be in the next square. It doesn't say that in the rule, but anytime after the PCs recover the major treasure, they can choose to exit the camp, switch to retreat upon reaching the exit. Okay. But that is true unless if the PCs choose to retreat after collecting a major treasure, okay. If they choose to continue searching, move the PCs to hex 1 and begin the process again. The PCs must now recover a major and minor treasure to engage in combat before they can choose to retreat. So I guess it doesn't say I can't do it when I'm sitting here. You know what? I'll say I can't do it unless I'm not in that square. So let me move out of the square first. 10. Next turn I will choose to retreat. Enemy number 1. 9. Enemy number... No, actually, I'm going to use this point to put them in there and get rid of them because I do not need to get no combat now. I'm trying to leave. Next enemy, 9. Does anybody new join the field? They do. I didn't feel bad about using that point because I was trying to save it, but I didn't feel bad about using it because I'm about to leave. All right, now I'm switching to retreat. So now we use this hex. That is 9. I don't have any point. If I had 1 point, if I didn't use it, I could have been gone. All right, enemy number 1. 6. Enemy number 2. Again, we all use a retreat hex once it starts. 6. So that's up for them, which means they stay where they are. Because they stay where they are gone. Because, again, that's a treasure hex. All right. Anybody new join the field? Yes. My turn. 7. Okay. At least that's a safe hex for me now. Enemy number 1. 10. Enemy number 2. Oh, hold on, I did that wrong. 10 would have been. They were there. 10 would be there. Enemy number 2 is 7, which is up, which again, they stay where they are, so they disappear. So that actually works for me pretty well. I didn't realize that would work out. Does anybody new join the field? Yes. Okay. My turn. I'm going to stay here and try to get a point because I need to be able to control my movement. Failed. All right, enemy number 1. 9. Enemy number 2. 5. Anybody new join? It would be either way. If it was this or that, they'd both be over, so yes. Okay. You know, I'm going to stay where I am because I'm kind of safe. Again, I can game it a little bit. If this guy does join me, he'll disappear because that's a treasure hex. 7+, so I get a point, which is what I wanted. It's a recon. No, that was insight, right? This is recon, doesn't actually matter. It's a point of recon is what I have. Enemy number 1, 2. Enemy number 2, 9. He goes into this treasure hex and disappears. Enemy number 3, 12. Straight down. Okay. I think, again, because I feel like I'm fairly safe here, although it's risky because new people could keep joining and they can get more recon. But I think I'm going to stay where I am one more time. And I got an 8, so I get one more point. Okay. Enemy number 1, 6. Enemy number 2, 10. Which is -1 recon, so they lose that. Does anybody new join the field? No. Okay, my turn. Now I'm going to move. Although, you know what? I think I'm going to stay where I am. Because, again, I can get one more point. Plus, there's a decent chance that they're going to run right into me, both of them. 6. Well, I'll reroll. 8. So I get a point. God, if I get this major treasure after all this, I'll be very happy. Enemy number 1. Come on, roll a 6 or 7. 8. Enemy number 2. Roll a 2 or 3. Nope. 8 again. Okay. They lose an insight, but they don't have any. Does anybody new join the field? No. Boy, I'm taking that as a sign that I should go for this treasure. Here we go. I'm going for it. 8. Ugh. Okay. No, I'm going to use a point, so I was going to lose it anyways, and I'll go here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I want to get a little further away from these guys, so I'm actually going to use the point. I'm supposed to go here. No, I'll do that. I'm going to go here. This is a guard post. Let's roll the composition. No, hold on. That's a guard. Yeah, that's a guard patrol, rather. 1d6 plus number of combats. Oh, this is bad. 9. A myrmidon. Well then. So there's a myrmidon here. So what we're going to do, number 1, is I'm going to cross my fingers really hard that we surprise this myrmidon. If we surprise them, we can just hide and basically be good to go. All right, here we go. No. In fact, we are surprised by the Myrmidon. So, I'm going to say that, well, first of all, let's get a distance. Oh, it's surprise, so it's supposed to be closer. 40, 50 feet away. Okay, so it's dark and 50 feet away. They might have a little bit of trouble seeing, but let's just see what their reaction roll is. Okay, that is a hostile reaction roll, and I think they're close enough that they're most certainly going to move up in an aggressive way on us. 50 feet, they can move in one turn, even if they're in plate mail armor. Let me look at my Myrmidons. A single Myrmidon. Okay, he's got a magic sword. Okay. So this Myrmidon charges forward. Again, because the Myrmidon outclasses them, they're a hero class, and they're there. We're going to still use troop combat for this. And, well, hold on a second. I have 3 points. Is that enough to avoid him? I think I was supposed to choose that before that I rolled for surprise. I just didn't realize I had. 2 points to evade the guard. Okay, well, I chose not to roll. Yeah, what I'm just going to play. I didn't choose to do it, which is a bummer, because I could have avoided him with 2 points. I forgot I had points. The Myrmidon is going to charge forward. And because the party's surprised, they're not going to be able to do pass-through fire. So it's effectively going to be able to attack them. Now, what I have to do is look at plate, no armor, plate, 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 plate. Okay, so the majority is plate, so they are armored foot. So now the Myrmidon is attacking as 6 men with a sword, which is heavy foot. So heavy foot versus armored foot is 1 die per 2 men, 6 hits. Okay, so since the Myrmidon is 6 men, they'll roll 3 dice. Because they have a magical sword, they will get 1 extra die, because the sword is +1. So they're going to roll 4 dice. The unfortunate thing here is that any of these 6s will kill a PC. In other words, they can kill multiple PCs with 1 hit because they're swinging a sword in close combat. So let's hope for no 6s, PCs. Okay, no. So it's the Myrmidon charges forward, realizing these guys aren't supposed to be there, and starts swinging their sword. They kind of scatter and avoid getting cut down by them. They could try to evade, but I think, do they have enough? It would be very difficult for them to be able to actually kill this guy because they're in the exact same situation. Battle axe, sword, spear, mace, halberd is armored foot, but because all of them are effectively heavy foot, and there's 7 of them, they're going to roll 7 dice total, right? Actually, they can't kill him because he's in plate. So they would get 7, they'd count as 7 men. But again, it's cut in half, so they'd be rolling 3 dice. They have to get 6 dice to kill him. So they actually cannot kill this Myrmidon. Now, let me just kind of walk through the system a little bit, because I wonder if they can even do it with missile weapons. The heavy crossbow, because again, it has to all be in 1 turn. A heavy crossbow versus armored foot is 2 dice per man, 6 hits. Okay, so each of the heavy crossbows will be rolling 2 dice. The longbow against armored is 1 die, and the light crossbow is none, because it's 1 die per 2 men. Okay, so basically what I would get with the potential, if they could back away and do missile fire, is I could, if I roll high enough, 2 hits, 2 hits, well, he'd get 3 because of his, no, 2 hits, 2 hits, 1, 2 hits, possibly because of the dex. It's possible. All right. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to roll initiative. And if the party wins initiative, they are, well, either way, they're going to run. They're going to run, if they win initiative, they're going to run. Their movement is basically, okay, this is, yeah, they're going to run and fire back with the, because they have equal movement to the Myrmidon. So they're going to run and then turn and shoot back with their bows. as the Myrmidon kind of follows them, because they can shoot at the halfway point and hope for the best. Again, the heavy crossbow only shoots every other turn, so they've got to kill in one turn, otherwise they're going to run. So if they lose initiative here, though, they're just going to run anyways, and they're not going to shoot because they're just going to take the hit. So initiative. Okay, they lose. So the Myrmidon gets to throw 4 dice again. Any 6s are kills. Oof. Okay. The Myrmidon cuts down one of the party members as they run by. Let's see. I'm just going to roll a d8 because there's 7 of them. I'll go across the top and then there. 1. Okay, that's a cleric. This campaign has a history of clerics going down. Clerics do not get the saving throw, so this cleric is cut down. I think the funny part is this is actually the new cleric that just joined the party. Boom, they go down. So they cut down this Myrmidon as they're running, which means they didn't follow because they cut them down. So the party can actually go, which means I'm going to actually move them to a new hex. Randomly, obviously. 6. Oh, that's funny. They run into the major treasure, which is nice. However, the turn is not over because I need to roll for everybody else's movement. So let's roll. I'll deal with the treasure first because they're already in that hex. That was a combat, by the way. The only good thing here is that they're basically good to go because after recovering it, they can just literally be gone. I have to look at it, but I think they can just be gone. Oh, no, they can't be gone. They have to work their way back. Yeah, just looking at the rules. Okay, so let's roll for the major treasure. Might as well, they lost somebody. They might as well get some treasure from it. So this is a d6 plus 5. Let's hope for a high roll. Okay, 9. 2 times 3,000 gold pieces each. Oh, nice. Okay, that says right. 2 times 3,000. Wow, okay. So I think at this point, I mean, they would definitely be leaving anyways, but they might not even come back to this place if this might be enough to pay off their debt. We'll see. Okay, so at this point, they can choose to either continue searching, but if they do, they'll have to have at least one more combat or get a minor treasure, or they can retreat from here. I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to retreat from here. So let's continue the turn. Oh, you know what? I'm kind of thinking gamist here. I have to roll 2d6 plus 5, and if I get 12 or better, somebody's going to appear right on top of me. So that's not going to be good. So if I do this, though, then I have to get another treasure, but I think I can, yeah, I have 3 points. I'm going to actually do that. So I'm going to do that. So I'm now in exploration mode again, no longer in retreat mode. I am going to roll for these other 2 movement guys, though. 3. And 5. Ooh, good. Bloop. Gone. 2d6 to see if somebody new arrives. They do. Okay. So I'm going to try to get that minor treasure is my plan. So PC's turn. 7. Which means I stay where I am. I'm just going to eat that because I don't want to use 2 points to move. I only have 3 points, so I want to make sure I get where I need to get. I mean, 2 points will get me to that one, and then 1 point, depending on what I roll, could get me there, but I'm not sure. So for enemy number 1, 9. Enemy number 2, 7, which means they stay where they are, which means they disappear. Good. Does anybody new join? Yes. Okay. PC's turn. 5. Okay. I'll take that. Enemy number 1. 11. Minor treasure. Disappears. Enemy number 2. 7. No, 8. Okay. Does anybody new join? Yes. PCs. 8. Okay, I don't want that. That'll put me back here. So I'm going to spend 1 point to go here. Enemy number 1. 9. Enemy number 2. 5. Anybody new join? 5 and 5 is only 10, so no. PC's turn. 11, which would put them there. I'll spend 1 point to go here to another minor treasure. That's why I can go to retreat mode next. Let's get my treasure though. 1d6 plus 5. So 10. Ooh, good. Okay. Now I think we're basically, I mean, I don't think we're not so encumbered we can't move, but we're definitely, both magic users are going to be carrying their maximum amount of treasure, and that stuff's going to be spread out to other people too. All right, yeah, no magic user went down, which is nice. Okay, so I got the minor treasure. Now, enemies. Enemy 1. 8. Enemy 2. 5. Okay. And now we go into retreat mode. Oh no, does anybody new join the field? No. Oh, even with that, no. Right? What did I just roll there? Was that a 3? I think I rolled a 3, so no. I forgot to watch somebody else roll again. Okay, yes. All right, now I'm in retreat mode. So again, we're back to this. I have 1 point, so 6, 7 brings me to a guard post. Well, I don't want to do that. That'll put me there. I don't want to fight anything if I can avoid it. So I'm going to take 1 point and I'm going to go this way, which I'm going to use this point, but then I get 1 point back. So basically I stay the way I am. Enemy number 1 rolls a 3. Enemy number 2 rolls a 6. Enemy number 3 rolls a 6, which keeps them here, so they're gone. Does anybody new join? Yes. PZ's turn. 4. I'll take that. Insight's very useful. Okay. Enemy number 1. 8. Enemy number 2. 10. Ooh, 10's going to put them right on top of me. So should I spend a point to move them? I really don't want to have a combat if I can avoid it, but yeah, I will. I'm going to move, instead of going here, I'm going to move them there, which puts them up there. Okay. Enemy number 3. 7, which keeps them where they are, so they are gone. Anybody else join? Well, it's impossible for them not, because 6 or better, they join. PC's turn. 7. Okay. Enemy 1. 10. Enemy 2. 4. Enemy 3. 8. Put some here. Anybody new join? No, actually. Okay. PC's turn. 7. Oof. How many points do I have? Just 1. You know what? This is probably risky, but I'm just going to take it. Enemy 1, 6, 4. Enemy 2, 9. Ooh, okay. Which puts them here. No, I'm going to spend 9's. No, 9's here. It cost me 2 points. So I'm fine. So I'll put them there. Enemy 3, 7. Oh, God, of course. They were here. Yeah, they were here, so they're going there. All right. PC. Oh, no, they might new join. Yes. Ooh, PC's turn. 10. Okay. Enemy 1, just right next to him. 3. Okay, they're actually going this way. Enemy 2, 7. I've kind of lost track of which enemy is which, so I'm just going from low to high, basically across the board. 2 on the next guy. Puts them there. 10. Okay. PC's turn. 2. So 2, 3 will put me here. I'm going to use 1 point to go there instead. Okay. Enemy 1, so again, I'm going with the most bottom one. So 12. Enemy 2, 8. Enemy 3, 7. Puts them there, which makes them go away. Enemy 4, 3. Puts them there. Does anybody new join the fray? Yes. Okay, this could be a big one. I need to roll 2, 3, 12, 10 or 11, or 8 or 9. So not a 4, 5, 6, or 7, which are the most common rolls. 8. So 8 would put me here, but I have 1 point. So instead of going there, I will go there, which is the exit square. So I am out. Woo! Wow, that got tense for a bit. But let's quickly go over this. We lost the combat against the meridon, so I'm give me credit for that. I lost 1 PC, unfortunately, but we killed 3 bandits. We got 2 gems worth 2,000 apiece, 2 gems worth 3,000 apiece, 750 gold pieces, and 2,450 gold pieces. That's quite a bit of treasure for a first level party. We should be able to fully pay off this map and also get ourselves some new equipment, possibly if necessary. We'll sell these mules and get ourselves some horses. But of course, first we got to get home. All right, back out on the overworld map. It is the evening, right? They raided the thing. They get back, let's say, at dawn, which means that overnight there could have possibly have been a encounter. And of course, the party, being the size they are, they don't have any people watching the mules. So I'm going to make a roll for a random encounter to see if anything encountered the mules. Not the party, but the mules. So on a 6 in the plains, something encounters them. 2. Okay, so they get back. They had staked them up, behind some trees or something, or on the other side of a hill, whatever. Nobody discovered their mules. They get back to the mules, sadly not carrying the body of their companion because they were fleeing, and they are going to head home. So on the 12th in the morning, I'm going to make a roll for the weather, because I should roll on that night, I should say, to see if the weather changed. So we're going to, again, 1, 2, it goes up. 3, 4, it stays where it is. 5, 6, it goes down. Okay, so that moves us back down to 7, which is still clear. So I'm going to reach over there to do it, because if I don't roll a 1 right here, I'm going to be home. All right, 3. So I'm not going to bother moving. It's clear weather. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're home. Easy enough. February 12th. Home. With a decent amount of treasure. I don't know if we'll have any level ups, but possibly. Okay, a little quick math, and basically they gave half the money that they made to the patron, so that was 6,600 gold pieces, which means they owe no more on this map. So it's paid, free, and clear. They can choose to either get another map from the Patreon, which of course the Patreon is going to want them to do, or they can go back and keep all the loot themselves next time, which they might do. I think I'm up in the air about what I'm going to do there, and I'll think about it a little bit. Because this was so quick, I probably am going to allow them to go again within a month, assuming I have enough actual time to go there. But what's nice here is that we did get enough experience points that everybody leveled up. So the party now consists of, I believe, 3 level 2 fighters, 2 level 2 magic users, and a level 2 cleric. They'll probably pick up 1 more party member to kind of fill the gap, and maybe another cleric if I can roll one up. And that's probably what we'll do next time. We'll figure out, do they want to buy another map? And again, the Patreon might want them to, only because there's only that 1 more map in circulation. And if I wait a month, that map might be gone. So I am going to send some more mappers out, but right now, as this stands, that's the only map that exists. So I think they might buy it. The Patreon might buy it for them, and they might be on their way to a completely different location next adventure. If you've been enjoying these actual plays so far, and I assume you have since you made it this far in the video, please do take a second to like the video, subscribe to the channel, do all that good YouTube stuff. Also, if you want to join the community, jump over to my Discord server. There's a link in the show notes. Down there, you'll also find a link to my t-shirts and my Patreon if you want to support the channel. In any case, I'll talk to you soon.